This naturalrefrigerants.com article is being read by an automated voice. Beijer Ref installs largest CO2 refrigeration system in South Korea at Incheon Airport. By Polya Pencheva. Published July 21, 2026. Global HVAC&R wholesaler and manufacturer Beijer Ref Korea has installed what it said is the largest CO2 refrigeration system in South Korea. A 200 kilowatt, 56.8 tons of refrigeration. CO2 system at Incheon Airport. The refrigeration system is currently in the final stages of commissioning and verification, Beijer Ref Korea told naturalrefrigerants.com. It is installed in the airport's newly expanded Cargo Terminal 3 operated by Atlas Air Cargo Terminal. The manufacturer also said that this is the second CO2 refrigeration project completed at the Incheon Airport. The first project replaced what the company called an aging R22 refrigeration system with a new CO2 system. The new refrigeration system will help store fresh food, fruit, flowers, pharmaceuticals, biopharmaceutical products, and temperature-sensitive electronics. Under the hood, the system features a CRII, capacity-controlled compressor, and 3 fixed-speed compressors that provide 175 kilowatts, 49.7 tons of refrigeration, of cooling capacity at 2 to 5 degrees Celsius, 35 to 41 degrees Fahrenheit, with an evaporating temperature of minus 5 degrees Celsius, 23 degrees Fahrenheit. 1 inverter-driven compressor and 1 fixed-speed compressor provide 25 kilowatts, 7.1 tons of refrigeration, of cooling capacity for frozen goods stored at approximately minus 25 degrees Celsius, minus 13 degrees Fahrenheit, with an evaporating temperature of minus 32 degrees Celsius, minus 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Beijer Ref Korea said the system is being commissioned and validated to operate at an ambient temperature of 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit. The gas cooler is rated at 100 bar, 1,450 pounds per square inch, with an outlet temperature of 38 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and the receiver is rated at 40 bar, 580 pounds per square inch. Cooling with purpose, based on a comparative simulation between the CO2 system and a conventional R507A GWP 3985 system, the results show annual 34.8% energy savings, according to Beijer Ref Korea. The new unit consumes around 808,889 kilowatt-hours per year of electricity, compared with 1,241,406 kilowatt-hours per year for the R507A system. Beijer Ref Korea used an energy emissions factor of 0.530 kilograms of CO2 per kilowatt-hour to calculate the emissions savings, which are approximately 2,292 metric tons of CO2 over 10 years. When adding in direct emissions from refrigerant leaks, the total life cycle greenhouse gas emissions for the CO2 refrigeration system were estimated at 4,290 metric tons compared to 14,872 metric tons of CO2e for the R507A system. Keeping pace with regulation, the manufacturer chose CO2 to actively prepare for future environmental regulations and evolving market trends. South Korea has introduced a regulation establishing a GWP limit of 150 for new commercial refrigeration equipment, which is set to be implemented in 2030. Starting in 2028, the rule will ban refrigerants in new freezing and refrigeration chillers with a GWP higher than 1,500. Come fly with me. Natural refrigerant-based heating and cooling systems are starting to make their way into airports. In 2026, Ordo's Incheon Airport in China replaced its fossil fuel boilers with CO2 heating and cooling systems. The project involved replacing fossil fuel boilers to heat an existing building and providing heating and cooling for a newly constructed building. In September 2025, U.S.-based Flow Environmental Systems said it installed its CO2 heat pump at an airport in Fargo, North Dakota. The unit provides hot water up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit, 82 degrees Celsius, for space heating, with a capacity range of 70.3 to 422 kilowatts, 20 to 120 tons of refrigeration. A nascent market. In 2025, there were 4 retail stores and 6 industrial sites in South Korea using transcritical CO2 refrigeration systems, according to data gathered by Atmosphere, the publisher of naturalrefrigerants.com. In 2023, supermarket Nongyup Hanaro Mart Installed an Arneg-manufactured transcritical CO2 refrigeration system with a cooling capacity of 38 kilowatts, 10.8 tons of refrigeration for medium temperature applications, and 6 kilowatts, 1.7 tons of refrigeration for low temperature cold room and cabinet. One of the earliest installations in commercial refrigeration was in 2021 at a Seoul convenience store. That project featured an Arneg CO2 condensing unit with a cooling capacity of 3.7 kilowatts, 1.1 tons of refrigeration. Quotable: a CO2 refrigeration system can deliver environmental benefits not only through the use of a natural refrigerant with an ultra-low global warming potential, but also through significantly improved energy efficiency, resulting in substantial reductions in indirect emissions from electricity generation, said Beijer Ref Korea.